Welcome back to Planet Crafter. We are getting back into Selenea. Again, the final planet of current content on Planet Crafter. We powered the generator over by the first dome with some batteries we found while walking around yesterday or the day before. I forget. The days blend when you have to use the same footage for editing. I edited it yesterday. But anyways, don't really have too many plans. I want to check out what's behind that door, and then I also want to boost terraformation a little bit because we haven't really done anything to boost terraformation yet. That said, let's jump in. We're 1.1% of the way to water cycle. I did have to hop on to get a new thumbnail yesterday, so that's why there's a tiny bit of discrepancy. Am I allowed to place the higher tier stuff? Technically, yes. Okay. So we're gonna, whenever this gets back, we're gonna send that up to get pulsar quartz. I grab another water. Which reminds me, can I put an atmospheric water collector down? Yes, it doesn't say I can't. So I guess I'm gonna put one of those down so we can have water being collected, even if it's just like a tiny bit until we get to having lake water collectors down. We're not like hugely in need of water right now, so the occasional water from that will be really nice. Oxygen. How much time is left on this? Oh, like none. Come on, land, dude. I see you. It's that blue star right there that I can't quite look at because it's too high up. Right there. Okay, let's go over to that spot. It's literally right here. I don't know if the car will fit in. Fit past there. It should fit in the door because the door is the same size as the ones we saw at the train station in Toxicity. Yep. I mean, I guess I don't need the car to fit in. Hello, Blazer Quartz, just on the ground. I'd like that light. The base decorations for lights aren't really very good, in my opinion. Oh, there's a building. Okay. Looks like it's connected all the way up through here. Interesting. I wonder if I'll be able to actually climb up that or not. But let's go down and around first. Chest. Boom. Does that light hurt? No. Look at the drills. What are they actually getting? Oh, it stopped spinning when I got into it. No, it didn't. The change of perspective made me think that it was stopped spinning. We're gonna go into this door over here that we saw, and we'll see how high we can go in this. Let me grab this Blazer Quartz before we run in there. And there's some over there. Oh, damn it. My inner loot goblin does not let me just go and explore things. Alright, let's go back to the building. Let's go in here. There's a bunker in here, and it does not look like there is any notes. I don't see any notes. Oh, maybe on the screen over here. Be another access card. No message on the laptop. Well, let's go down into the bunker. Oh. This is a full ship bunker. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and loot this, and I'll show you if we get anything new or interesting. Well, we found the vault. Let's see if we can find something in here. It'll be useful for the exploration. Kind of looking for batteries in here, to be honest. We got one. Nice. Perfect. Hopefully the generator only needs one battery. Well, we found the generator, so that's good. Let me throw a battery in here. There we go. We're not gonna be able to check. That's a toilet blueprint and a shower blueprint. And bioplastic, actually. Actually, I'm gonna come back and disassemble all those. Okay, here we are getting the rest of the bioplastic out of here. I wonder if the upstairs is different, because... Oh! There's a swimming pool, a vending machine. I finally got the little lockers! Oh, I wanted those so long! And I have no idea how to make them work in a base. I hope I can change the colors on it. They're not stuck as yellow. I've seen blue ones and white ones too. But sick, finally got the like vertical single locker storage units. Awesome. Okay, that is this place looted out. Decent amount of Terra tokens in here. I thought for sure there would be a way up. Definitely looks like it connects up right here in the middle. It seems like that's all that is in here. It's that shipwreck thing, and then a loop to collect some blazer quartz off the ground and a couple chests. Doesn't seem like there's anything else. Granted, there is ice in here, so maybe eventually there will be more. I can't believe it took me this long to get a toilet and a shower. I've terraformed 4 entire planets without ever having a toilet or a shower. I have a little bit of power, so I can probably... Actually, how much power do I actually have to spare right now? Decent amount. I think I'm gonna try putting some terraformation stuff down. Probably just heaters and drills, because I can't do oxygen because I don't have the seeds for it. But I'm gonna get like a... Oh, what should I do? I think I'll do like a platform for the heaters, and then I'll put the drills kind of far away from base. Like not super far, but far enough to where they're not impeding my access. But the heaters can be like right here. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. I'll load back in once we have this stuff down. Just know we're getting some drills and heaters. And this is the drills going down. I went a little bit around the canyon over here just to have them, because they take up so much space, to have them down but away. I don't have any tree seeds yet, so I can't do tree seed spreaders. Good enough. We can't do the plants right now, but it is what it is. Terraformation is actually moving now. And we need tier 1 fertilizer, so when the rocket gets back, we can request that. But let's go do a little bit more exploring, I guess. We never did trace this cable out. I ended up getting distracted by the big storage crate in the aluminum style field. So let's trace this all the way down. Oh, it's like a floating dome. Cable leads right to this bridge. Hello. 20 GTI. Well, that's a lot closer. Last bridge. Three access cards to get in here. Now that I have the excavator set up for iron, I'm not going to bother destroying all the loot boxes. Okay, there's a downwards ladder. There's one access card. Oh, we got a message in here. What is this? Like a launch pad? Elevator temporarily disabled for safety reasons. It's an elevator. Oh, there's a button to call it. Okay. So I'm guessing I need to get access to... No power. Anyways, I'm guessing I need to get access to a generator to power the elevator for it to turn on again. I probably have time to read it. What a discovery this deposit is. If we had known we would find it on this planet, we would have worried a lot less. It should allow our colony to do really well in the future and help us suffer much less from the precarious conditions of our settlement. Paz is his name. Failing at attempting to survive is his game. I think I'm gonna have to get in here, and then in here's gonna have the generator. Oh, there's a car right there. I didn't even notice. Let me go up into their car real quick. It is really nice to actually be getting loot that matters again. I feel like Aqualis just like deprived me of the stuff that I liked about Planet Crafter. Which is mostly just like looting and like getting stuff that actually benefits you, your progression for the planet, on the planet. I don't know that I would be able to do Aqualis by itself, because you just can't get the resources. Oh, I never got in the car to breathe. There's a lot of ice and a lot of pulsar quartz in this planet. They're not pulsar quartz, blazar quartz. That's actually really cool. I'm guessing it's blazar quartz inside. Imagine having that, but with any of the quartz as an option, and then you just have to use like 2 or 3 of the quartz when you make it as a decoration for your house. Be cool to have like the little pillars that are kind of providing some form of a colored light. The massive drill hallway, apparently. A lot of the construction on here is reminding me of like the train station on Toxicity. Just want to see if this one has a... Aha, it does. Now let's go back and turn or unlock that door. So there are 3 access cards in this door, or in the building. Inventory is basically empty though. Ooh, that was not smart. I just panicked. Before we go in there, I want to explore the rest of that area. This was all looted. Oh, lag spike. Now, y'all really need to work on your, like, oxygen in your buildings. I was hoping for a message on that screen. For some reason, the laptops always get me. Whoa, that's a drop. Lots of solar panels. Tier 2 solar panels. I was sure I'd find something in this room to power the other building, so I'm kind of confused as to why there's nothing. Maybe I have to jump down. No message. Today is a big day. It's the day the main rotors are activated. It took a lot of courage and effort to get here, but it was worth it. I feel like fate is giving us a little nudge to congratulate us on everything we've done to get here. Pass. Everybody on this planet is so optimistic, which makes me kind of sad that I'm not seeing anyone here, because these are the people that I would have wanted to be out here with. Well, I've looted what I can, so I guess I gotta head home. Yeah, I don't see a generator or anything yet. Maybe I just missed it. That, or maybe it's under some ice somewhere. There's gotta be a generator somewhere for that door that said it needs power. Oh, wait. Maybe I need to follow the power cable to the other end. Maybe that's what that cable is for, is to show you where the generator is that you need to turn on. That would make sense. I will be making 8 more drones because they're still not keeping up. And that is 8 more drones made, so let's see if that makes a difference. Where are they going? Hey, there's oxygen right here and they're not even moving that. Oh. Probably helps if you have supply everything turned on, huh? Might make a difference. They haven't been moving it because I never told them to move it, you know? Yeah. The number of times I miss tiny little things like that is ridiculous. Alright, let's zoom back over there. Now that we have space for loot again. There's a zip line between the 2 domes. I wonder if the elevator is that. So it's like a sky lift. I wonder if that's the elevator, so I need to turn it on from the other side. That could make sense, but I'm gonna look around again just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, those lockers are lockers. I'm used to these being not storage. Okay, take all that and fill up my loot right away with 2 giant lockers. I go back and try to trace this cable this way. See if there's something I missed. I can definitely confirm though that they did not have a generator in the accessible areas. I can't say anything for like under the ice. Just straight into here. And I don't remember there being a generator in here. There's the 2 battery generator we turned on that's right next to this, but is there a cable or anything around it? Oh, there's chests back here apparently. More loot is never necessarily a bad thing, so I'll take that. Never noticed these chests. Okay, so that dome is connected to this dome. Basically what that cable is telling me. Is there another cable coming off of the other side I didn't see? I feel like they wouldn't put this in here for no reason. It's definitely got to be showing me something. Was that same area I already explored? I think it is. Yeah, the chests. Wait, no, there's chests in there still, did I not? Hold on. I don't think I actually ripped the chest out. I think I just left it. Okay. It's so hard to see now. Oh, look at the rings. The planet is nearly impossible to see at night, but the skybox is freaking amazing. Yeah, we've got to do what we can for oxygen. It seems like terraformation is like actually just barely crawling along with pressure and heat. So maybe some biomass and oxygen will give it the push that I need. Where are all my drones at? Because it doesn't really seem like they've been pulling stuff from the car. All 20 of them are on supply. Oh my lord. Where are they all coming from? Oh, were they chasing the car down? I guess that's gotta be what it is. They just couldn't keep up with the car because I was zooming around back and forth. So they haven't actually been able to do anything because the car is set to highest. God damn it. There we go. We got some oxygen being produced now. Obviously, it's not as good as tree spreaders, but it's with what I have on hand right now. So we're getting some biomass and some oxygen out of those until I decide to make some trees. It's nice that I'm not super worried about pushing terraformation as fast as possible right now, just because that's what I did on Aqualis and I didn't really like that. But also because there's so much for me to explore on this map. And then there's a lot of areas I'm going to have to revisit because there's ice everywhere. Did some tier 1 fertilizer on order. And I don't know what else I want to do because I don't really have time to do any big exploration. My drones are just hanging out now. They're done. They've already looted everything. They've done their whole job. They're just chilling. Can I build a portal generator? Moon does not contain any shipwrecks to explore. I'm glad I checked now before I needed it. But neither moon can do a portal generator, and at least this one can do excavators. I'm just expanding my terraformation a little bit. Since it seems like I'm not going to have enough time to go and explore something else. But I don't want to not do anything. I want to have some progress being done. At least this way, all the terraformation stuff is really going down right at the end, so we're not moving into the next stage now, but it'll probably push it next time we're playing. Maybe get some bee larvae so I can make some beehives. And I don't think the thing's not here right now. How much time do I have on this? Another 2 minutes? Do I wait for that, or am I going to completely forget? I'm probably going to completely forget, let's be real. So I'm just going to hope that I remember. You know what? I don't think that I have the launch platform built either yet. So I guess I can try doing that just to be able to launch some rockets whenever I have the available resources. Would probably be smart on my part. Question is, can I do it off of here? Which I'm like almost positive you can't have this up in there. Oh wait, it just turned green for a second. Ooh, it's gonna let me clip it somehow. I just need to figure out a way to make this work. You can put it on top of a building? Interesting. I mean, that can work. I want it lower so it's actually like clipping to the ceiling and not hovering. There we go, like that. And then I guess I'll ramp up to it on the side. So I'm gonna cut this out until I get the ramp mostly built, and then I will show you what we're working with. Okay, so this is the ramp. For something that I built without actually clipping the two things together, foundation-wise, this actually turned out really good. Because there's no like gap. I could just... There's a little bit of a gap right there next to the building, but that was because the ramps wouldn't go onto it. But yeah, look at this. It's clean, it connects to both sides. And we built a ramp up to our launch platform. There we go. All the same flower, but it's 500%, so I wanted the boost. And I think tomorrow I'm going to look into crafting some trees and getting some tree spreaders down to actually amp us up a little bit on the oxygen side of things. We should have everything except for whatever tree seeds we want. And we're about 50% through to water cycle, so not doing too bad. tons of base expansion stuff. I don't have any fuses for heat or anything like that, do I? No. Can I make them? No. I can only make the ones that I find all the time, and then these ones. It's alright, I don't really have anything that I need to save Terra tokens for, so I'll probably just dump my Terra tokens into fuses like I have been doing. Base is looking a little weird. It's interesting having a bridge. A bridge just to get up to the base, but you know what? I am really hopeful that that will keep the base above water, which I feel like we're going to start seeing pools here soon. All the messages are read. We don't have any trophies or anything on the desk yet. No posters have been found, which is kind of unfortunate. We do have the aquatic wall, which I love, but that said, I don't really have another plan right now, and we're kind of out of time, so I guess I'll just wrap up here. So we did continue down this path to this location. We cleared out this location. There is still a door there that says it needs power. We then tried chasing the cable, but it just goes into the dome that we've already explored. And then there's a cableway connecting these two domes. We haven't explored any of this area back here. Basically, we explored this, then we came back down. I think we went out and around back to here, and then came back home. So, atmospheric water collector is collecting water. We have a lot more power. We have some actual terraformation stuff down. How much? I have 74,000 Terra tokens. It might be worth it for me to invest in some fuses. We put a rocket terminal down, but we haven't launched anything yet. But it is down. Resources are pretty easy to get, and my drones are a pretty good chunk already, so I don't know if I'll be expanding the drones again. They're 28 already. So if I do expand them, it'll just be to use the resources, basically. Can't remember where my screen is. I'm gonna be wrapping up at 61% of the way to water cycle. And that said, I will see you in the end card. Alright, so sorry, my lighting is terrible right now. Maybe that'll work. So yeah, I did a lot of, well, I guess not a lot, but I did some exploration and then expanded the base a little bit more, added a couple things. Tried following a cable, but it led us to nowhere or areas we've already explored. Found quite a few messages, so there's been like 3 messages in every new building that we found so far. Like actual building, which is nice. I'd missed messages from after playing on Aqualis. I added a bunch of stuff to boost my terraformation, but that's really not going to have too much of an impact until next time I play, because I added it all at the end. That is way too bright. Oh my gosh. Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. Sorry, guys. It was like blinding me. I woke up at like 4 in the morning to the wife moving in bed and decided I wanted to come and play some Planet Crafter. So that's how we ended up where we're at with me playing right now. Also super tired, but I think I'll actually be able to go to sleep now after I played for like an hour and a half. I do like Selenea, and I'm rambling, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you to anyone who's managed to make it this far in the video. If you like what you're seeing, please leave a like, and if you want to see more of me and my gameplay, subscribe. that's all for now. I will see you next time back on Selenea. Bye.